smack dab in the middle of nowhere. You know what? And there's a couple of more weeks until the baby comes, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to get back to Lambview to get Star. But I tell you what's most important is that Todd has no idea where I am. And even if he did know, he wouldn't care. Because he still thinks that I'm having Max's baby, and he hates us both. Just a second.
Senora, there's an hombre outside. He won't go away. I think he's muy loco.
Kelly, I'm gonna have to call you back. I gotta take care of... What? I miss you too, and I love you. All right, I'll call you back later. Bye. All right.
Yo, muchacho, no dinero. ¿Comprendo?
Buenos dias. Hey, come on.
Go, Todd.
Whatever happened
go away.
to mi casa y su casa? It's okay. Yo soy amigo.
Amigo? I don't think so.
Really? I guess I lose something in the translation.
Well, it's all right. I can deal with this hombre. How's Star?
Oh, Star's great. She's just great, you know. Pretty good, actually. You know, for a kid that came home from school and found out that her mother was gone, completely disappeared, not a trace. No phone number, no address, nothing.
How could I tell Star where I am when I don't know where she is? You won't even let me see her. Where?
She's sleeping now because she was very, very tired. See, she was up half the night crying and screaming and yelling and wondering where the hell you were.
Don't you give me that. Star might be worried, but you're the guilty party in this, Todd, not me.
This is how you handle all your problems, so you just run away? What are you gonna do now? You gonna hold your breath till you turn blue?
Is that why you came all the way down here, Todd? Just so you could laugh at me?
Nah, that's just a bonus. I'm here for Star. She hates you, you know that? She does. She hates you, but she deserves to know where the hell you are in the world.
Because she hates me.
Yeah, well, she needs a point on the globe that she can focus all of her anger on. You know, it's hard to do that without any latitude or longitude.
Todd, why are you here?
So, did you run into a little trouble at the airport?
I didn't have any trouble at the airport.
Really? No pains, nothing like that?
How would you know? You were there. Were you there?
No.
You were there, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
You had somebody follow me. Someone... God, I should have known.
I want to make sure you were all right. I mean, I don't care, but, you know, Star does. So how you doing?
Tell Star that I love her. And that I miss her. And there will always be a piece of my...
Okay, I didn't come all this way to hear a greeting card. Are you all right or not?
I am fine. I've got a wonderful midwife.
Midwife?
Yes.
Hey, it's the 21st century, Blair. They got these things now. They're called doctors. They work in hospitals.
Paloma is very qualified. And why do you care, Todd? You stepped over me when I collapsed on the floor with contractions.
Ah, you were faking.
Yeah, and then you got a restraining order so I couldn't see my own daughter.
No, I needed to keep Star away from Max.
Well, you know what? Star's not going to live with Max. I'm not living with Max. I have come to Mexico to have this baby where you will never set eyes on it. You got everything you wanted, Todd. So why don't you just turn around and go home and leave me alone? Why do you continue to torture me, huh?
You really think I'm that stupid? Do you really think that I wouldn't figure out the truth?
Figured out anything, because I can explain the timing.
Okay, the timing with you becoming the next Mrs. Holden while he's still romancing the earlier model? Come on, Blair. I mean, there's no way that you can explain that unless you admit that you're lying.
Well, what would I be lying about? Todd?
I want to marry Max. I love Max. That's why I'm marrying him. Come on, Blair. You're marrying Max to get away from me. That's why you don't care if he sleeps with, well, anything that moves. You never wanted him. And as soon as you figured out the truth, that's when you called off the wedding. You see, the truth is that you still want me.
I still want you.
That's right. I mean, why else would you run away like this, huh?
Well, maybe because I can't stand you, Todd.
No, that would explain you running away all the way, you know, like across town. But look at you, Blair. You're like a million miles from nowhere.
Well, maybe because I wanted to go someplace where you couldn't get to me.
You looking for Dr. Livingston? You know you're in the wrong continent, Blair. You know you're in the wrong century, too.
You're not funny, Todd.
You know, there's nothing funny about you coming all the way down here trying to have a baby with nobody taking care of you except some little witch doctor.
She's a midwife.
Whatever. The point is you could be in a hospital back in Landview, Puke Green Hospital with lots of pills and beeping machines.
Time out here. I thought that we were talking about my alleged feelings for you.
Yeah, well, we are. That's why you're here. And you're so desperate to get away from Landview. You're so desperate you're going to climb on an airplane even though you're 7 months pregnant. You know, you're not supposed to fly when you're flying for two, Blair. I don't know if anybody explained that to you, but, you know, that thing that happened to you when you were in the airport is probably a result of flying.
Well, no, it wasn't. I tell you what, Todd, you should try being pregnant just one time. It's no picnic.
Well, that doesn't explain why you would come here. Take a chance. You know, you're at the edge of the wilderness here, some outpost. It's not exactly the cutting edge of medical care. You know, if that thing that happened to you at the airport turns out to be serious.
No, you're bringing up what happened at the airport again. Why?
Well, what do you want to talk about? The weather?
You're worried about me, aren't you?
No! I'm worried. Star's worried about you, and I'm worried about Star worrying about you.
You told Star that I had some trouble, some pains at the Mexican airport?
No? What, do you think I'm a moron? I mean, she's going to find out, though. You know how sneaky she is. And, well, you know, I figured that she would want to know how you were doing.
Oh, really? Well, why didn't you send someone over here to check on me? Or you know what? Maybe that person that you had following me down here, huh?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to get good Mexican food in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, see, I do think that, you were worried about me, Todd.
Yeah, I was worried about you, and now I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you having delusions about people worrying about you.
You still love me. That's why you came all this way. Because you want me back. Todd. You still love me. You wouldn't have come all the way down here if you didn't want me back.
No, and you're stealing my line. You're the one that wants me back.
Right. Yeah, I was the one that traipsed all across the continent just to find...
You didn't have to. You knew where I was.
Yeah, I did, and I walked the opposite direction.
Knowing that I would follow you.
Yeah, and you did. Using Star as an excuse.
No, a reason, not an excuse.
You know, Todd, why don't you just have the guts to admit that you
leave
still
my
care?
guts out of this
You
conversation.
should have been happy that I was willing to walk out of your life for good.
I
huh?
was.
You were?
I mean, I am.
No, you're not. Because I know how your twisted mind works.
Yeah, well, maybe you just missed a twist in my mind this time.
No. You wouldn't have come all the way down here to Mexico and said all those stupid things.
Stupid
to me
things?
just to get a rise
Me?
out of me, Saying that I'm not marrying Max just because I want to be with you. You wouldn't have done anything, any of that, if you didn't still want me.
How often do you have delusions that people are in love with you?
When someone moves heaven and earth to find me.
No, I just moved my little finger. I dialed the phone, got a private investigator. You think that counts?
Why is it so hard for you to know that somebody knows that you care?
I don't care.
Well, yes, you do. Why don't you shut up?
Careful. All your ragged edges are showing. Pretty soon you'll be back in the loony bin with your Mama Addie. Oh, again.
Oh, I'm just so tired of this merry-go-round,
Then
Todd.
get off.
I did. And I walked out of your life, Todd, for good, and I'm still walking. This is your last chance.
Oh, that sounds like an ultimatum. I don't like ultimatums. Or is that ultimata?
It's your moment of truth. It's now or never.
Oh, that sounds
And
serious.
you don't think I mean it. You try me, and I am serious, Todd. It's life or death. Do you still love me?
How come, Blair? You can't just know what you know.
I knew it. You've been lying to yourself about your feelings and lying to me.
Oh, come on. Don't push it.
No, come on, Todd. It's okay that you lied because I've been lying too. And now that's all gonna end.
Save your breath. I already know that you're lying.
You do not.
Do too?
No, you don't.
Oh, come on.
No.
Who couldn't love me? I'm cuddly.
You know what? I'm not talking about my feelings for you now, Todd.
Why? What else matters?
This pregnancy.
You're pregnant?
The hassle that we've gone through, yes, Todd. I know that it hasn't been easy for you, thinking that I'm having Max's baby.
Okay, I'm not going to stay here with you.
No, you have to, please. We have to talk about this baby. Todd, because this baby, it's... Oh, God!